Mr. Big Al Schreiter.
So how many people here would like to make a lot more money in your business quicker? All right. Well, do you know somebody in your business that makes a lot more money than you do? Yeah. I have a friend over in Denmark named Kim Madsen, and he probably makes 100 times more than most people do. But do you think he's working 100 times harder? No. So he must know something we don't know. So today, would you like to learn what these people know that we don't know? Because if we work really, really hard, we're going to get the same results. Unless we learn something different on how to do it. So today you're going to learn something really different, but it will help you make a lot of money very quickly. So are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. If I get hired at McDonald's, which means I pass a drug test, all right? And at McDonald's they say, come into work tomorrow. And here's what you do. Here's your job. Work on your attitude, set some goals, eat some hamburgers, work on your why until you cry. You know, just be a better... Are they going to pay me for that? No, because that's not my job. My job is this. They say, when you come to work tomorrow, Big Al, when the beeper goes off, beep, 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 take the French fries out of the hot grease. Make sure you use the handle, don't reach in, okay? And if you do that, we'll give you your $7 an hour. Right? That's my job. Do you think we have a job in network marketing of what we're supposed to do?
No.
Certainly. Now, let me tell you what your job is not. Your job is not to have a good attitude. You say, wait, I'm supposed to have a good attitude. Well, that's nice, but they're not going to pay you for having a good attitude. If you have a good attitude this month, when you get your bonus check, we'll say, oh, here's another $100 because you had a good attitude. I don't think so. Your job is not to believe in the company. Oh, you believed harder this month. Here's $50. Does that happen? No. It's nice though, right? But it's not necessary. The company doesn't care if you believe. It's nice, but it won't make any difference on your pay. Or to set goals. Do you get a lot of money when you change the color of your car on your vision board? No. Now here's what makes people a little open-eyed, and that is when we tell them your job is not to make friends. They say, well, I'm trying to make a lot of friends. Well, ask yourself, if you made 4 new friends this month, how much bonus check will you get? 0, right? So our job, we're not getting paid to make friends. And they say, well, what is it? I said, well, it's not to build relationships. Well, I thought I was supposed to build relationships with people. You make 300 new relationships this month. How much are they going to pay you? 0. Interesting. Now, I'll tell you why people try to make friends and build relationships with people. They say, well, then I can talk to them later. Okay, understand. But they'll still probably say the wrong things to them. So let me pass on what your real job is. You might want to write this down, and it'll make it a lot easier. Are you all ready?
Yes.
All right. On a piece of paper, write down this. My job is to get prospects to make a decision, and underline the word decision, to get prospects to make a decision to either buy the products or join our business. Period. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yes.
Is that what we're paid for? Yeah. We're paid for getting prospects to make a decision to either buy our products or join our business. That's all your bonus check is made from. So, here's what I'd like you to do. How many people here are sitting next to somebody that will talk to you? All right? I want you to look them directly in the eyes and say this. Your mission, if you choose to accept this mission, your job is to get prospects to make a decision to either join our business or buy our products. Everybody ready? Grab your partner and look them in the eye and tell them exactly what they have to do. Let's begin. Do we all agree this is what we have to do?
Yes.
All right. Now, let me show you why most people work hard and only make a little bit of money. And other people work a little bit but make a lot of money. Would you like to know the secret?
Yes.
All right. Now, first of all, you have to pick a partner. Everybody pick a partner, y'all have a partner?
Yes.
All right. Now, one partner is going to have to be the smart partner. All right. Would the smart partner raise your hand? All right. Now, if you raised your hand, you are going to be the sponsor. You're the smart partner. All right? Now, the other partner is going to be the good-looking partner. Okay. And they're going to be the brand new distributor. Correct?
Yes.
And this will show you exactly why you have a problem building your business. And we're going to fix it today. Would that be great?
Yes.
All right. So the good-looking partner, the brand new distributor, is going to look at your sponsor, the smart partner, right? And you're going to ask your sponsor this question. Hey, sponsor, thank you for telling me my job, which is to get people to make a decision to either join the business or be a customer. Thank you for telling me my job. So, sponsor, please tell me how to do my job so I can do it. So, sponsor, please tell me exactly how people make a decision inside of their brain. In other words, do they roll some dice? Or do they wait for lightning to strike them? Or do they wait for little voices to talk in their ear? Or do they look for 5,000 reasons why they should do it or 4,000 reasons why they should not? Is it their hormones that just flare up? Or is it an emotional thing that happens to them? Or how do people make up their mind? How do people make that final decision? How is that, yes or no? Please, sponsor, please tell me how people make decisions inside of their brain so I can do my job. Would that be a fair question?
Yes.
If you're brand new, which is the good-looking partner, you're going to turn to the smart partner, the sponsor, and say, explain to me exactly how they make that final decision inside their head so I can do my job. Are you all ready? Yep. So, good-looking partner, ask your sponsor to explain exactly how people make decisions. Let's begin. We all have a chance. Here's my question. How many people here would like to have a better answer on how people make a decision? All right. How many people here want a better sponsor? No, just kidding. Okay. Isn't it interesting that our job is, and this is our job, to get people to make a decision, and we don't know how that works. We have no idea how to do our job. Isn't that interesting? How many people here think if we had a job and we have no idea how to do it, it's not going to come out very good, is it? We're going to do a lot of hard work and not very much progress. We would have to work really hard to get to be a manager because we don't know why people make decisions. how many people here see the problem? The people that make big money know how people make decisions. And the rest of the people, they give long presentations and look for special people and talk to them and show them things, and they have no idea why people say yes or no. Does that sound like us?
Yes.
Now, it's not your fault. Did they teach you this in school? No. Because they didn't know you're going to be a network marketer. So, here you're a network marketer, we better learn how to do this job, right? So how many people are willing to learn something almost unbelievable but will help you make a lot of money? All right. So we all see the problem, correct? We're out doing this job but we have no idea what we're doing. That's ugly. So, if there was a show on television on the Discovery Channel on how people make decisions inside of their brain, how many people here would watch that show and TiVo it or record it and watch it over and over? Yeah, there isn't, unfortunately. But they hired some scientists to find out how people make up their mind, how they make a decision. And they give these scientists big money. And these scientists found out exactly how people make decisions. Is that interesting? Now, I'll explain what they found out, but let me show you where we go wrong. How many people here have sat down with a prospect and told them about your business? Right? We tell them a little bit about the company, something about the company founder. We tell them a little bit about the products. We tell them about maybe some research. We give some testimonials. We tell them about the compensation plan. Maybe not all the details, but enough so they understand. How long does that presentation take? 30 minutes? Let's just say 30 minutes. I don't know. All right. Maybe 1 hour. Maybe, all right. Let's just say 30 minutes to make it easy. So we sit down and we talk to the prospect for 30 minutes. And we try to make sure they don't interrupt, right? And at the end of 30 minutes we say, do you want to join? And they say, yes, and we're excited. Or they say, no. And we feel like going home all depressed and feeling bad. How many people here have done that? Okay, here's my suggestion. When you do a 30-minute presentation, it's a lot of pressure on us. We want to make sure we don't make a mistake, right? And we don't want to say something bad where they go, oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to do that. And we've got to keep control of them so they don't interrupt and talk about other things. And it's 30 long minutes. How many people here really enjoy that? Not so much, right? It takes a long time to do. How does the prospect enjoy it?
A lot.
We wish, right? They don't like it either. Now, if we don't like it, and the prospect doesn't like it, what would be your suggestion? Don't, stop, quit. No, stop doing a 30-minute presentation and then asking for a decision. Stop. Can we all do that? Yeah. Because here is why we should stop. Because your prospect, their final decision, is made in the first 30 seconds. Before they've even heard the name of your company. Before they've heard about your products. Before they've heard about how much money, they made a final decision before you even started. Their decision is not made 29 and a half minutes later. It's made immediately. And this is what the big earners know. And us, when we start, we don't know. How many people here believe your prospects make their final decision with no facts before you've even started. Tough group. Okay. So let's try this. Don't take my word on it just because I'm a tall, dark, handsome Texan. All right? Let's just look at what happens in real life. How many people here have received a telephone call from a salesman? All right. So you're on the phone, the salesman's talking, right? 30 seconds into the conversation, how many people here have already made a decision to either look for reasons to buy or not to buy? Whoa. You made a decision in 30 seconds before you even heard their presentation. Is that fair? No. But it's what you do in real life, isn't it? It's not fair, but it's what we do. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you make your final decision in the first 30 seconds before you've even heard the salesman's presentation, do you think other people would do that to you?
Yes.
What percent of the time? About 100%. So how many people now believe the final decision is made in the first 30 seconds? Half, all right. Case study example number 2. I'll keep doing this till you all agree. So let's do this one. All right, let me just talk to the ladies here. Ladies, you know who you are, right? All right. Now, men, you just watch. All right. Ladies, let me ask you a question. Ladies, have you ever, sometime in your life, met a young man and made up your mind about that young man and where that young man's going to fit in your life, and made that decision within the first 30 seconds of meeting that young man? Maybe after 30 seconds you're thinking, idiot, jerk, or something, I don't know, all right? But for the benefit of the men here, I'm going to ask all the ladies. All the ladies here, whoever sometime in your life met a young man and made up your mind about that young man and where that young man's going to fit in your life, would all the ladies that made a decision within the first 30 seconds about a young man, would you please raise your hand? Men, look at all these hands. Now, men, is that fair? No, they haven't heard our presentation yet. So, ladies, if you're sitting next to a man right now, turn to the man, look him directly in the eyes, and say, that's how it works. All right? Let me ask again. How many people now believe the final decision is made in the first 30 seconds before they've even heard our presentation? Ah, okay, now we're making progress. And you have all seen this. You've seen this every day. You see, sometimes you and I sit down with the prospect, and they're leaning forward, and they're excited, and they want to buy products, they want to join. But sometimes, from the very first moment when we sit down with somebody, they're not leaning forward. What are they doing? Leaning back, folding their arms, calling their lawyer. It's ugly, isn't it? And you and I know from the moment we sit down, they have already made a decision. And what was that decision? No. How many people have seen that before?